All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Justin Clark here. Going to take a look at these crazy crypto markets. For those who are coming on here, if you want to let me know who you are and what part of the country you're tuning in from, if you're catching this live or on replay, that's always fun to see. And drop a comment, drop a like, drop a heart. If you have a question, comment on the video. I'll try to answer it live here while I'm here. If not, I'll try to come back and answer it later. And if you want market analysis like this on the crypto market, you can go ahead and give me a follow on Facebook or x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you'll get either a push notification or an email, depending on where you're subscribed. All right. Afternoon to you there, Dean. It's morning for me, but afternoon for you. All right, let's talk about these markets today. We're going to take a look at this chart setup here called the MA Momentum Chart Setup. And good morning, Mike. How are you doing, man? Nice meeting with you yesterday. That was cool. Awesome. All right, so yeah, we're going to take a look at this chart setup. It's called the MA Momentum Chart Setup. MA stands for Moving Average. And again, this is what we're looking at right now is our software that iCoinPro has developed here. Again, it's custom software. Nobody else has this. Everything's programmed from the ground up. We're the only people who have this software, and it's the all-seeing eye of crypto. It keeps an eye on all the coins that are important between Binance and Coinbase. And when anything's dipping, we know the instant it's happened. It's happening. It sends it to our smartphone phone, or if something's blowing up really big, we know the instant that that's happening. And if something's dumping, we know. And it finds the coins that are the best possible coins to trade that are going to give us the biggest bang for our buck for doing the trading that we're doing with the system. So with that said, we're going to take a look at this chart setup. Now, if you're a member of iCoinPro, you can go up to My iCoinPro Training and then scroll down to Micro Profit System Part 3, and you'll find the MA Momentum training there. It's really something you can do at any point in your journey. Again, it's kind of like a standalone training. We have a 1-week course that you can do to learn how to trade with this system. So you can kind of take a little detour at any point during that 1 week and do this one training to learn how this chart setup works. Yeah, awesome, man. Good to see you, and safe travels, my friend. All right. So what we want to look at on this chart in the portal, if you want to load it up, you go up here, click this little arrow, hit load chart layout, and click on MA Momentum. And then you're going to make this full screen, for at least I'm going to do that to show everybody this. But this is the MA Momentum, Moving Average Momentum chart. And for those who are new, these green things are candles. These red things are also candles. So they show all the price action and what's happened over a certain period of time. In this case, we're looking at a 1-day chart. So every candle represents a full day of trading. All right. Not much movement happening here. You can see these little tiny itty bitty candles. Okay. So these other things that are in here, I'll tell you what they are. This one here, this kind of shaded blue area is Bollinger Band. And that's just an indicator that just shows kind of when the market's moving pretty well, and then when it squeezes together like it is here, there's the potential for some sort of volatility to occur. We've got these other lines here. This is a purple, this purple line, maroon, yellow, green, etc. These are all moving averages. So they're calculations of price looking back a certain amount of time and averaging it out. We don't really need to know how they're calculated. We just need to know how to use them. All right. So with that said, when the price action is trading above all of these moving averages, what's kind of cool is you can quickly see that the market is potentially in a bullish cycle and almost definitely not in a bear cycle or a downward trend. Okay. So there's potential for, continuation or bullish continuation, particularly when we start trading above this light purple moving average and start bouncing off of that, that's always a good indicator that the market's pretty excited and believes we're moving higher quickly. All right. On the flip side, if we get caught underneath of all of these moving averages, okay, in particular caught underneath of this light purple moving average, and we can't seem to get above it, then we're potentially building bearish momentum and entering a bearish cycle, and almost definitely not in a bull cycle. And what happens from a technical standpoint, now news events can change any of this at any time, but from a technical standpoint, we have to process out a lot of sellers when we get bearish, and then reclaim all of those moving averages to then potentially start to move higher. So what's going on right now is we got a pretty clear battle happening with 100K. We've gotten above all of the moving averages again. We're trading up here, which is good overall. I know the market would like to see just a big giant green candle with heavy volume. That would be, something very welcome right now. And we'll just have to see how things happen. We've got the inauguration coming up here on January 20th. So we've got the potential for volatility leading up to that. Could be a, buy the rumor, sell the news type event. Maybe we'll see things dump on the 20th. Maybe we'll see things pump. You really never, ever know exactly what the market's going to do. And the way that we trade is completely a reactionary style. We are in and out of the market on a very definite trade. And we do it quickly. My average trade time from when we pulled all my data from September 2019 up through March of 2023, I won over 97% of my trades. And I was in my trades on average about 25, 30 minutes. So very quick trades. We're not exposed to the market for too long. And then we just compound our returns, compound our balances by doing those trades. And that's why we've been so successful. We have so many people who love our system and have been doing it for years. A lot of them, good amount of people have been doing it full time now for years. So right now, we just don't know what's going to happen. If we fail at 100K again, it's really going to depend on how far it drops, okay? How low it goes from there. If we get a pretty steep drop and probably get below 90K or even 91, that wouldn't be good. I think that people would interpret that as a potential trend change. We could see sellers start to show up. So yeah, definitely, losing that 90K level right now would be bad. And it would bring a bit of doubt into the market, and we would have to process that doubt out if we were to keep going higher. So it would mean that we'd have to have some, selling, kind of like along here where there's a lot of uncertainty. Okay. And, couple battles here going down, battle here before we could finally establish which way it was going to go. So that's what could happen on the downside. On the upside, if we can reclaim 100K, particularly today, if we can kind of keep the momentum going. Momentum is important in markets because when it trades sideways, that's where either, fear or, starts to creep in. Okay. So reclaiming 100K would be really good. Trading above that would be even better. And then that might propel us to go higher. So anyway, that's kind of where we're sitting at right now. So definitely 100K is the next hurdle to get over. And we've got to stay above 90K, I think, to keep everybody excited. If we quickly move down and then go lower and then go lower, and the one-day Bollinger Band starts to open up and bubble downward, that wouldn't be good, at all right now. So we'll have to see. But it could be one of these things where we all look back on it and are like, yeah, 100K was the top. I mean, it made perfect sense, right? Everybody was waiting for it. It happened. And then you didn't sell. And then, now you're crying. And again, we might be going to 200K later, but it could be, last time we hit that high, it took an entire, 856 days to get back above that, which is kind of crazy. So long time to be holding, 2.3 years, a long time to be upside down on your trade. So we'll just have to see what happens here next. So anyway, 90K, 100K, this is kind of the range. That's where we need to see what happens. But if we don't get if we don't get a more significant retrace here though, or a sell-off, and we just kind of play around here at 100K, we might just pop right above it. So we'll just have to see what happens. But either way, we're just going to keep trading our altcoins and rocking those. All right. Longs and shorts are dead even. Longs are people betting Bitcoin's going up, usually with leverage. Shorts are people betting Bitcoin's going down, usually with leverage. When you enter leverage, it means it's extremely risky trading. So yeah, you could end up blowing out your account with that type of trading. If you've ever heard of people blowing out accounts or losing all their money quickly in trading, it's because they're doing stuff like that. Leverage trading means you're borrowing money, and it always ends badly. I mean, just the statistics are what they are. 95, 96% of people lose money or don't make money in trading. So anyway, that's right now it's business as usual. Longs and shorts are dead even, but again, we are up high, so we need to be aware of all these things. Okay, so be slow to ladder buy. Be a trade snob right now. Don't play around. Don't take risk right now, because if we do start a retrace, it could be the retrace, and we could start an actual downtrend and potentially even into a bear market from here. So. And again, not financial advice. I have no idea. We could be going to 200K tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know, but there's potentials. That's all you can deal in trading is potentials. All right, going over to the trading portal, looking through. There's only one coin I like right now. It's NCT USD. Blew up quite a bit. Got about 20 million in volume, and it's moving. So that's the one that I'm going to be focused on and watching today. Again, I'll let our software. We have our trackers. They crawl all the coins. So if anything exciting starts happening on a coin, it'll show up, on our list. And make sure too, if you're, a member, you're using our trading portal, make sure to go in and just clear your list out generally once every 24 hours. You can do it more if you want, just to make sure that it's the freshest data and it's all up to the minute stuff. All right. And just let the system go ahead and rebuild the list for you. But NCT is looking like it could be pretty good. And it's pretty noisy right now. Definitely noisy chart. I mean, look at some of these moves. It's moving up 12%, moving up 19%. Somebody sold a ton of it, moving up 23%. I mean, just, good movement here, good noisiness. But again, we want to look for our patterns and be very specific about what we're looking for right now. Real trade snobs, okay? I might even let it do 1 or 2 dip sequences before I really start to get serious about it. You know what I'm saying in trading. So, all right, everybody, that's all I've got today. Again, if you want market analysis like this in your inbox or push to your smartphone, just follow me on Facebook or on x.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hey, awesome. Looking forward to paper trading today. Do I reach out to management or just add the $10 per month trading portal accessibility? Thank you. Yes, no, you can do it right on the managed membership page in your back office. So you just click on that and you can add the portal right there, and then you'll be ready to go. And there's a training section on the portal, how to use it. And there's a training specifically on how to practice trade using the portal. And it's best to do that because then you're really grooved into using the portal, just like you will when you're trading with live real money. All right. Awesome. Ben Need, so nice to see you. Longtime member, longtime trader with the system. And I'm so happy you appreciate the info. You have been over the training more times than most people, I'm sure. So anyway, great to see you. All right, everybody. That's all I got. Let's see what happens in these crazy crypto markets today. We are going to be doing 10 a.m. The affiliate Bitcoin giveaway. We're going to be giving away some Bitcoin to one lucky affiliate. That's going to be happening in our Facebook group at 10 a.m. And then Wednesday night, you do not want to miss Wednesday night. We will be having our live presentation with several people have been using this system, some of them for years and years and years. So yeah, make sure you make that on Wednesday night. All right, everybody, take care. Have a wonderful day. And let's see what happens today in these crazy crypto markets. Bye-bye now.